But even those who dislike the phrase Black Lives Matter, surely we should be able to hear the pain of Alton Sterling's family. We should, when we hear a friend describe him by saying that whatever he cooked enough for everybody, that should sound familiar to us, that maybe he wasn't so different than us.
But anyway, I know that my dad's farm was a farmer. We lived on, like I said, Baker's farm. And he raised cotton, corn, watermelons. We had a garden, anything, edible. He didn't have any whole lot of money until till the cotton, they planted the cotton in the spring, in the fall, and then we began to pick it when it got ripe. He carried it to the mill and make bales of cotton. And they would sell them because a lot of it wasn't worth anything much, but it was what they had to make, live on. We never went hungry. We always had plenty to eat. And my mother cooked so much at breakfast. My dad asked her why was she cooking so much. So my mama said, because somebody's coming along and they gonna want something to eat and I'm gonna be able to feed them. She never fixed a meal like she didn't think about somebody else was gonna come, which they did, and wanna eat. Therefore we never went hungry or had to go out and beg for bread or anything. Clothing, we got to go shopping about once or twice a year, I would say, for school and then for spring. And we didn't get to buy a whole lot. We were blessed to have one good pair of shoes to wear to church. And we had some old scufflers we could scuffle around, at the house and outside in the yard. This gentleman, white man, I'd say Caucasian. That's better.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. And he went around and everybody in Real-Time neighborhood, all white and black, because it was getting late. I don't know whether it's going to Dadeville, Camp Hill, Birmingham, or where. I don't remember where he told my mama he was going. But he said he wanted to spend the night somewhere and get up the next morning and go on where it's going. So my mama told him, yeah, because we had a big house. I think the house we had something like 7, 8, or 10, maybe 10 rooms. And so mama went in there and fixed his bed and asked him if he wanted something to eat. I'm pretty sure she fed him. So he got up. The next morning, my mama gave him breakfast, and he went on his way. So about a year, maybe 2 years, whenever it was, he came back through Real-Time, and he said, just came to tell my mama thank you for putting him up when everybody else turned him down.
Well.
And another thing,
surely we should be able to hear the pain of Alton Sterling's family. We should, when we hear a friend describe him by saying that whatever he cooked enough for everybody, that should sound familiar to us, that maybe he wasn't so different than us, so that we can, yes, insist that his life matters. Just as we should hear the students and co-workers describe their affection for Philando Castile as a gentle soul, Mr. Rogers with deadlocks, they called him, and know that his life mattered to a whole lot of people of all races, of all ages, and that we have to do what we can without putting officers' lives at risk, but do better to prevent another life like his from being lost.